What is going on, everybody? I feel like it's been a while since I actually talked in one of these videos, but hopefully y'all safe and y'all chilling. And I ain't gonna say wear your mask. I just hope y'all having a good day though. And y'all wash y'all hands after y'all leave public places. Amen. Amen. Or sanitize. Yeah, sanitize. But as you can see from today's video, today is about the homie Gogeta. Now y'all know I've been using the good old CSS lately, and I've been, saying the CSS is good, but I figure why not kind of, show why I feel the CSS is good. So it's not a case of, this is exclusive to Gogeta, at least from what I know. I'm pretty sure other CSS probably do this, or DP style CSS. I don't think it's that many, but yeah, this is basically my reasons why I think he should consider Gogeta CSS, because originally I felt like his B assist was his only assist, but when you branch out and you kind of, go against the grain, go against the norm, I should say, you end up finding some real good stuff, and that is Gogeta C for me. So the first thing is this assist hits on both sides. Y'all see how all that you see, the little particle effects, all that's all part of, what's the word, his hitbox. You hit any part of that, when he do that, you gon' get clipped. So it covers basically both sides. So if it's a case of somebody mashing, and I guess I can bring up that point in combination with this, it hits both sides, so it really punishes people that be mashing. So y'all know people love to mash vanish, so I could do something like this and bam, hit both sides. Or in the case of, the good old Broly setup that I've been, showing everybody since it hit both sides, you'll get clipped by it. And as I was alluding to earlier, how basically the particle, the little stuff around them, that's part of his hitbox too. See, so if you were to try to jump, that part will still, clip you and hold you in place, so you'll still have to guess afterwards. So his CSS is like really good for things like that. Even the case of if somebody try to jab, same thing. If they try to mash jab, and the thing is, the CSS come out so fast at the time that, I call it, it will catch their jab. Like when somebody try to jab then stop, it's already too late. The CSS gonna hit you. So that's one good thing I really like about, his CSS. The fact that it don't, and I guess they can go into the point of his hitbox. I basically already talked about it. You can, the CSS, even though it hits both sides, and all that you see around his body is basically part of the hitbox. So like, even though it don't track in the air, it still catches. See, I kind of jumped already, but like if I try to jump right here, you see it still kind of put me down to the ground. So that's actually really good. The hitbox is definitely I say kind of deceptive, I think is the word. Excuse me. So I even used the CSS to catch a UI Goku player when he did the beam, and he flipped back and he kinda in the air when he do it. They jumped in the air and did the beam kinda right where I did Gotenks Ki Blast just now, and Gogeta CSS hit him. So it's actually really nice that it has that kind of hitbox, even though it it's only tracks on the ground. So the next point is low block stun. So excuse me. So like low block stun, he is, let me see, plus 16. Now originally I didn't like this. I felt like it was just useless, you know, like why is it low block stun? But it actually comes in handy in situations where you normally couldn't do it with a longer block stun assist. So an example is you can actually tick throw into it. So basically tick throw is, y'all know how you do this, and then you kind of do the last hit of auto combo or something like that, or in a case like Broly. So that's light command grab. Y'all see I can't do light command grab in a block string. I can do it with medium grab, but with Gogeta C assist, let me show you. See, I can do his light command grab. It just flows naturally, it's organic, you know. And let me show you again. See? So what happened there is the block stun is so low that basically the block stun occupied Gotenks block, and once it ended and then I did light grab, it already, you know, got Gotenks out of block stun. So that's the real nice thing about, you know, Gogeta C assist, and even situations like this. See, normally you will have to kind of wait a second to do Dragon Rush. You got to try to improvise just so they can get out of block stun. But in the case of like Gogeta C assist, they gotta, as soon as the C assist come out, they have to react much faster to see whether or not you about to Dragon Rush or whatever the case may be. So sometimes people preemptively try to Dragon Rush. So in a case like that, let me see. I don't know why I don't know if I'm loud or I'm just excited. Maybe because this is my last day of the week at work, you know. I'm finally off for a few days, but anyway, I'm drifting off. So now, like, see, if I do it preemptively like this, see, it's kind of hard, and that's the mind games with the C assist. Like, it really punishes things like that. Because it forces you to kind of make quicker decisions because of how fast the block stun is. So I can just do something like this, and it's instant like that. Now back to with the light command grab, you can actually do this with Goku Blue's light command grab. So, you know, Goku Blues, you have to be about this close for the light command grab to work. But with Gogeta C assist, you can do a full block string, and then, you know what? I'll just pick them. Don't mind me, y'all. I'm gonna try to let y'all go quick as possible. I'm just try to hurry up and show this. I figure why not just show y'all instead of keep talking about it. But his C assist is actually pretty good with characters with command grabs. I think that's something people should consider if your character have a command grab. Since Gogeta hits on both sides, you get free kind of command grab setups. Goku Blue has the same exact thing. Like, even minus the low block stun thing, with the light grab, I can do command grab setup, and you basically have to respect it. But you see how far it pushes me back anyway? Even if I try to delay. But with Gogeta C assist, see? Now that's something you can always sneak in, and you know, and now they expect the command grab, but you just, you know, go for something else, and then this command grab is so fast. It's basically like Broly light grab. So you can do something like this. The low block stun is so good. Honestly, if they buff his block stun, I might be a little salty. I actually like that his block stun is so low. Crazy, I know. I used to didn't like it at first, but yeah. So it's also good in neutral. This, you know, obviously it's a DP that go full screen, but so with this, let me see. I had Gotenks do a beam. So the thing is with Gogeta CSS, he don't come out slow, but it's basically like he don't have the DP properties until he actually disappear and then he reappear. But the starting point, he can actually get hit. See? Oh, hold on. See, he gets hit right there. But if you, as you can see again, he get hit. But if you like, see, this what I do when I be in neutral. If I feel that they about to throw out a beam or they, you know, this really helps. See, if I call it like slightly a little earlier than them throwing out a key blast, a beam, whatever, then it'll clip them. So, and I believe, let me see. If you tried to vanish, I think, let me see. Oh, okay, you can't escape it. So another thing is that when, what I was saying, I kind of lost track. So when the opponent is like throwing key blasts like this, you call Gogeta CSS early, it will clip him. So that's the good thing about his assist. And it is so, in a way, it comes out fast. Like the opponent won't know that he's trying to zone. This really works against like base Vegeta players, you know, with Piccolo A assists and things like that. That assist comes in handy. Baby B as well. So yeah, and you know, the way I play with my team, I like to have neutral control. Plus, I feel like it's, you know, Piccolo players kind of rising a little bit, you know, the whole Broly Piccolo thing. So I ain't trying to get zoned out. I'm trying to have all the help I can get. So the next thing is, let me see, with level 3. So his DP actually beats level 3. So let me give you an example. When you block, so this is something small, but something like this will come in handy, because I'm sure y'all can attest that some of your characters have died because you called an assist, somebody level 3, but you end up blocking it. So let me see, I'll use Blue Goku for example. So as you can see, I blocked. Now Goku finna get hit. Now you see that happens often, that your character basically got clipped, you blocked the level 3, but in the case like Gogeta CSS, he actually won't take no damage because it's a DP. So that ain't nothing too crazy, but it's something that I felt like was worth mentioning, because you know, that's people, like I say, people be mashing on here, so it's a nice option to have. And Gogeta CSS is also pretty good with people that like to super dash. So let me see. So you see I'm holding back here. So in a way, just like how base Vegeta, not base Vegeta, Super Saiyan Vegeta A assist is. I'm trying to call it like that. So his assist is actually like really good for if somebody, if you call in his C assist as somebody is like super dashing, then they'll get clipped for it. And even when you super dashing, and like I said, there's not something, I'm pretty sure there's not something that's exclusive to Gogeta CSS, but I'm mainly speaking for those that are using Gogeta and probably don't like his BSS like that, like I do, but you feel like his CSS ain't all that. So Just trying to give you an alternative here. So you can do something like this. Kind of use his the DP properties as a way to get in. And if you time it right, let me see. Yeah, if you time it right, then the super dash or the 2H get clipped. So that's also good to know. It's kind of a way to get in for free. You also can just navigate kind of when you call the assist, navigate in like that, because the assist is basically, in a way, I kind of describe as a bootleg Android 18 assist, like that. You know, you use it to cover you for situations, and you get in, you dash in behind them as the C assist is coming towards you. Now you in for free. So the other thing is, you can, it's 2 points left, and then I'm gonna let y'all go. I thank y'all for listening this long. So the next thing is, you can kind of make stuff real, just quote unquote real, just because of the C assist with the DP property. So an example is this. So this right here, when you see Gotenks players do this, you actually can 2H him. But with a C assist, well, with Gogeta C assist, you can't do that. And you clearly see it's not real, because I can, you know, move and all that stuff. So you have to respect it as if it's real. And if you try to vanish, it hits on both sides, so you would basically get clipped, and then I can still do a combo. The only thing you can do is you reflect. And then even a case like this, Gotenks auto combo mix. I'm just using him for example. You'll have to test out with your characters, but you know, an example is like this. It's only plus 16. I can't realistically do Gotenks auto combo mix because the block's done too low. But the thing is, if I try to move, the C assist actually hit me, so I have to respect the option. And then if I try to vanish, the C assist will still hit me. So that's just an example that you can kind of abuse the fact that Gogeta C assist hits on both sides. And the last point, which is the point I'm pretty sure everybody thinking about, is the Dragon Balls. You know, for those that don't know, his C assist gives a Dragon Ball every time you do it. And the cool thing is, it actually, so I can do, so say for instance, you can just kind of be low-key farming Dragon Balls throughout the match. You end combos like this, and you see I get a Dragon Ball right there. And then I do C assist. Now I got 3. So you can, so they both count together. Even if you do Dragon Balls, you know, in a combo, like if you got Gogeta point and of course the C assist. And what makes it easier is the fact that since it's a C assist, you get, I just showed kind of visually. Okay. Something like this. Now you just gotta easy confirm, and then I would drop it, but you get the idea. Why it ain't coming on? Shenron appearance. I don't know why it ain't coming on, but y'all get the idea. So that's another nice thing. Since it's a C assist and it get Dragon Balls, you know, you can go ahead and sneak in a Super Dash confirm, call Gogeta C, easy confirm into auto combo, so you can call Shenron. So I think that is all. One more thing, and then that's it for real. So this goes back to, you know, punishing people for things. So say for instance you're trying to dragon rush somebody, you can use Gogeta C assist, and like I say, people be mashing. You know, a lot of times people mash and vanish. So you can do something like this, and you call Gogeta C at the same time, and then now they finna get clipped. So yeah, that's it. I ain't gonna hold y'all too much longer. I'm always in the comment section just in case y'all got any other questions, anything. So thank y'all for listening, and hopefully this gave y'all an idea about Gogeta C assist, and you know, might give it a try or something. So if you do, let me know how it goes. So y'all have a blessed day, and thank y'all for listening again, and take care.